let's look at how to diagram participial phrases and participles while we're at it. Participles that stand alone and participles that start off participial phrases. So here we have a sentence to work with. Thinking about orbits, the man watching falling apples had an idea destined for greatness. So we start out with the subject here, which is man. Okay, and this man, we have here a participial phrase, thinking about orbits, separated by a comma from the main clause, and when that happens, the participial phrase modifies the subject. So, thinking about orbits modifies man, and the way we diagram participial phrases is to make something like this, make a little angle here. This diagonal here shows that we're dealing with modification. And what we do with a participle is we write the participle diagonally so that it looks like that, thinking. And thinking is here modified itself by a prepositional phrase about orbits. So here we have about and orbits, the object of the preposition about. So thinking about orbits, the man, we can stick the here, needs to go somewhere. Now the man watching falling apples. Well, watching falling apples is answering the question, which man? The one watching falling apples. That's which man. So that too is a participial phrase modifying man. So we would, again, do the same thing. Watching. Now, what he is watching what? So in a participial phrase, participles can have direct objects just as verbs can. So he's watching apples. And what kind of apples are they? Well, they are falling apples. And falling there is a standalone participle, modifying apples. Which apples? The falling apples. People don't always do that. You could just put the falling on a regular old modifying line to show it's an adjective, or you could do it this way to show that you know that it's a participle. So, what we have so far is the man thinking about orbits, thinking about orbits, the man watching falling apples, well, what? So now we have our verb. What did he do? He had, and what was had? An idea, that's what. So we have the direct object, idea, the direct object of had. And what kind of idea was it? Well, it was an idea destined for greatness. So destined for greatness, likewise, is a participial phrase. It's modifying idea here. This time it's beginning with a past participle as opposed to a present participle. So an idea, and we'll just write destined. And how was it destined? It was destined for greatness. So we have for greatness, prepositional phrase, modifying destined, modifying the adjective destined. And I've left off the indefinite article, right? Had an idea destined for greatness. So there you have the diagram for thinking about orbits. The man watching falling apples had an idea destined for greatness. So this sentence has three participial phrases in it: thinking about orbits, watching apples falling, and destined for greatness. And it has one standalone participle that's just functioning as an adjective all on its own, falling. So this is how we diagram participial phrases and participles.